my name is Kelly, and I am a newly licensed by the state of California nail manicurist. So a little backstory on me is I don't really have a steady stream of clientele. I maybe get like 4 clients a month if I'm lucky, and they're the same handful of friends that I've had since the beginning. I love you girls. So I thought I'd document this kind of nail journey of me being like, I wouldn't say totally alone, because I do have those friends, but I'm not really well rooted in the nail industry. I wanted to document my journey to A, help you, the viewer, and B, hopefully a year from now, cross my fingers, be able to look back on the success that I have and really appreciate the journey that it took me to get there. Right now, I'm working as a receptionist at a nail salon. Hopefully, I can transition into a manicurist and kind of get comfortable with doing nails that way. My current issues are that, 1, that nail salon doesn't really do intricate art. I love doing art. And 2, the clientele isn't really what I'm looking for. And what I mean by that is I am just looking to branch out more to a demographic that wants trendy nails, that wants really fun designs, because that's what I love doing. And kudos to you if you love getting a basic manicure with regular polish, but that's just not really what I'm looking for at the moment. And that's okay. That's okay. So one of my end goals during this nail journey is to become an independent tech. I want my own suite, own booth. I want my own aesthetic. I want to set my own schedule, pricing, marketing, branding. I don't really want to fall under a salon. There's an old saying that goes, fake it till you make it. I thought, okay, maybe I should rent a booth and then market my location, and then it will be more appealing to people than saying like, hey, you can come over to my house, but I have 2 cats and they're kind of nosy and blah, 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 blah. And yeah, is it harass to try and rent a suite/booth before I even have clientele? Absolutely. You'll never know unless you try. So I'm just going to do it, and maybe if you're watching this, you can learn. Even if you're not in the nail industry, if you're like an entrepreneur or whatever, maybe just learn from my mistakes. You never know. Good luck, everybody. Okay, I'm looking at nail booths today, and I just got my license yesterday, and I think I'm kind of jumping the gun because I have like no clients. But you know what? I think it'd be a great place to start. Then I can start marketing my location. The first place I'm going to is actually a tattoo shop, and they're letting me tour one of the rooms inside the shop. I think it's actually supposed to be a spray tanning place, but we'll see. It is next to Better Buzz and some other really cool places. Okay, I just finished the tour for location 1. Thoughts about it. I love the location. I know parking is really tough for customers, but I mean, there's a lot of street parking. There's literally one right next to me right now. I love that it's walking distance from a lot of residential areas, and the salon owner was kind of talking about how most of their clientele are La Jolla residents, and they are pretty loyal to their small businesses in La Jolla. I also love the decoration. It's really modern, relaxing, nice, and the person leasing out the studio is really young, so maybe she's understanding stuff. I think cons for me is she told me the rate was $50 for drop-in if I just wanted to use the space, $400 a month for 2-day-a-week rental, and $500 a month for 3-day-a-week rental. I think that's kind of crazy to commit to $400 a week for 8 days, because that's basically the same as the drop-in rate. Might as well just be paying for drop-in rate, and if I don't have a client, then I can just pass. But I can't do drop-in, and $50 is not unreasonable. But anyways, that's a good option because right now I don't have that many clients, and having a drop-in would be really nice. Also, there's no in-unit bathroom, so if clients wanted to use the bathroom, they'd have to walk outside the building and go down the stairs, and that's a little inconvenient. The owner did kind of make the whole package appealing though, because she said that, like, you know, La Jolla locals are loyal to their local businesses. So if they already do tattooing, hair in the same plaza, then the clientele can also stop by for nails. So I think it'd be a really good opportunity to build my client base. I'm not sure I really want to commit to this place yet, but we'll go see. We'll see other places, okay? Also keep the nails. Okay, I'm at the second location and it's in downtown near Balboa Park. There's not a lot of parking here. There's a hospital across the street and I think there's like a little bit of parking there, and then a parking lot which I think we do have to pay for. Overall, not too bad of an area. It kind of is a hassle getting in and out of downtown, so we'll see. Building's like a little bit older, but I think that could be part of the charm. Yeah, this one's only like $300 a month for half the rent. I'm not really sure I understood the listing, but we'll see. Oh my god, that's loud. There's an airplane and they're loud. I just dropped my glass container full of water on the ground. Ripping up the pieces. I feel like that was bad luck too, because now it's starting to rain. There's a CVS across and some meters. Not bad. Not a lot of residential either. There's the hospital. I do like how you need a code to get into the building. That feels very safe. Okay, so I just toured the Balboa Park location and I'm here at work, but I had a couple minutes, so I wanted to wrap up my thoughts. I like that one. The guy I'm sharing the booth with is pretty nice, and I liked how it was a solo salon situation, except it didn't have like in-unit towel service, but basically it had like sinks, estheticians, and other wellness, beauty industry businesses, like small businesses in the same building. Also, it's $300 to have like 3 days a week, which I love. One of the biggest cons my mom mentioned, because she also saw it with me, was that there's no windows inside the room. You just kind of have to rely on like perfumes and fragrance to make it smell nice, and I'm not really a big fan of that. Lighting's also kind of, I don't know if it's because the walls are gray. Definitely needs some like TLC to make it a more inviting place. Other than that, I think the guy ended up being pretty nice, pretty understanding, and it feels like he's willing to work with whoever he shares a space with. But I think I'll get back in contact with the La Jolla booth renters to see what their storage situation is like, because again, they share the room part-time with people. I think I have one more location to tour. It's in Little Italy. That one's also pretty promising, so fingers crossed. If not, I don't have to rent a booth right now. It's not the end of the world. It's just this whole like house call situation is a little stressful. And I prefer to have my own space to do fun nail art. So bye, keep y'all updated. I got so anxious at the thought that the booth rental wouldn't work and that I was just gonna be in debt forever that I started making like this little marketing stuff, and then I showed my boyfriend. He said it was ugly. Anyways, he was absolutely right. I switched to this like cardboard paper looking thing, and then I paid $1 whole for this bow. I took a lot of inspiration from Amy's clients. I don't know her real name, but that's what I know her as on Instagram and TikTok. Amy's clients for her formatting, and some other nail techs, I think Karina's nails and stuff, just for like their policies and pricing. Obviously I price myself a little bit lower because I am just starting out, and I'm planning on running some promotions, so I did make some, you know, kind of promos to go, and I just love the way it looks. Hi guys, I'm at the third location. It's actually a nail salon booth rental near SDSU. It's on a pretty busy street. I like it. I missed the turn for parking, but it does look like there's a parking lot. There's a smart vinyl, some stuff, and you know, SDSU is gonna bring in those baddies. So let's go. There's also a tattoo shop next door, so I think that'll draw in a lot of customers. Okay, I was in there for less than 2 minutes because the owner wasn't there to actually show me around, and the nail techs were both busy with their own clients. Yeah, so pros are it's very trendy, very baddie vibes, very Instagram, long, square nails, which is lovely. I could work with that. And it seems to cater to a younger audience because there's SDSU nearby. I think some of the cons are that the location is kind of tucked away and very dark. Like, it's behind a giant tree, so there's not a lot of like bright sunlight, and it's all just artificial lighting the store. It's all acrylic based, so if I want to do anything with like Gel X, I can definitely do it, but some of my clients might be turned off by the smell of the monomer. Also, I think the biggest con for me is that it's $150 per week, $600 a month, and that's the cost of the total suite in like another location. So, but I think because it's an established salon, I could get like some more clients that way. So keep y'all updated. Hi everyone, it's me again. It's about 12 o'clock at night right now. Just a quick update, I toured a fourth location. It's in Little Italy, kind of bordering downtown San Diego. So this location is near the airport. There is actually 2 parking garages that are designated airport parking right across the street from the office building. So the space I was looking at, it is an open space. It's not a suite. It's located in a multi-story office building that composes mostly of law firms, dental groups, and other random small companies. I was worried that the office might feel a little bit crammed because it is in like the main entrance of the office, but actually it's pretty nice, pretty spacious. There is a vent in the office as well, so I could do acrylic with monomer, no issue. They just asked that I clean up my trash at the end of my sessions properly. I like this open space. The office does come with a TV that if I set it up properly, the clients can use. There's like waiting chairs, so it just was like nicely furnished already, and for me to add on top of it, it just felt very comfortable. There's not a lot of cons to the space. I think the price is justifiable. The landlord seems really flexible. The only issue is like the parking seems kind of a hassle, but I think after 5 p.m. on weekdays and all day weekends, it won't really be an issue, and that's when I'll like mostly take my clientele anyways. And just to be completely transparent, the booth is $450 a month if I commit to a 6-month lease, or $500 if I just do month to month. By the end of that, I knew right away I wanted to rent the space. I think it's a great space to grow in. I'm going to start by renting 1 month, and if that goes well, then I'll renew the lease for 6 months. I think jumping straight into a rental agreement is something that a lot of people and veteran nail techs would probably advise against. I mean, for good reason, but this is something I really believe in, something I really want to work hard towards, and I think investing in a space for myself is just the first step. My lease will start in February, so in the meantime, I'll probably be just getting ready to move in, buying furniture, setting a budget, creating promotions, things like that. I'll probably be documenting my journey for that, so stay tuned. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for following the beginnings of my nail tech journey. I really appreciate it, and good luck out there, y'all.